For me, you can say there are policies that are clear. When the policies can't work, then we say that policy does not exist. A policy must have the strategies with which it can work. Now, we have some confusions right there. Mining of solid minerals is totally different from extracting oil from the ground, okay? Because to mine minerals, anybody can start digging, which is totally different from what happens in the oil sector. Now, in the oil sector, only few people actually have the capacity. But like I said, I live in Jos and I've traveled around Nasarawa. Anybody that is bulky, that has the strength, and that has a hoe and a jigger, and there are lots of them that can go into any place and begin to dig. It's an area where it can easily become everybody's affairs. Ma'am, you can just get up one day, give some young men money in Jos and say, go and find me lithium. And they go somewhere, they begin to dig. The policies that he mentioned are actually there, but for us, as long as they are not working, number one, we say federal government gives the license. Don't forget, somebody is going to dig up the land that the state has control over. That is already policy conflict. I have been given a license to go somewhere and start digging. That state must give you the CFO to occupy the land. Now you are going to occupy the land that belongs to a community. They may not be aware, and those people may be farmers farming on their land. So what kind of policy is there that makes such a conflict possible? So why we are having this conference is to bring all the stakeholders, let us rethink mining in a sustainable way. If we continue the way we are going to set up death traps all over the landscape. When they dig, sometimes they go as 50 meters. Some don't even come back because they can just get buried on the ground. We are saying that the data we need has to be well articulated so that if anybody is going to mine, we know where exactly the person will mine at. We are not even applying all of the sciences that make sustainable mining possible as we speak. So the old policies as we have them right now, we have to rethink them. Now that we are taking mining seriously, and the reason why NIPS is having this with Broadcastard is because we know that we need critical sectors of government to talk to each other. That is number one. Number two, yes, you may have the right over certain resources, but then can you explore or exploit those resources without infringing on other people's rights? Don't forget, we still have to sustain our environment. And because mining is something that everybody believes is easy to do, everybody gets involved in it. Like Prof said, there are portfolio miners. I once looked at the portfolio, somebody who has a mining license. We did the GIS assessment. We said, this place, you can't even get there.
Because you've mentioned about 1, 2, 3 layers of stakeholders. Yeah. So are you looking in the area of, because the Constitution already provides that mining is within the exclusive list. Are you looking in that area? Because if you're going to rejig, the policy, you're also going and bring in this
when we come together, we will talk. Nobody is too sure of what will come out when we meet from Monday. But one thing is clear, federal government can not issue licenses that states don't know about. And when you give people the opportunity, I have a license, I'm going to the state. Some people don't go to the state. And the state may not even be aware that somebody has a license to go somewhere.
Okay.
So that's recipe for confusion. So we are saying that we have to lay down this, we have to rethink it. Federal government may just wait for the money, know where the mines are and wait for the money. Before they issue a license, okay, let's have licensing rounds. Like say, okay, we are going to issue licenses for Nasarawa. Nasarawa should sit at the table. The policies now do not say that Nasarawa should sit at the table. Nasarawa will say, okay, I'm going to come with the community. Okay, when we have identified that you have lithium under the ground, are you ready? But what if the farmers already have planted crops and that is the only thing they do?